While this community spends millions of dollars on the issue every year, we continue to have some of the poorest children in the entire country.
As we continue our long-term look at childhood poverty, Cincinnati's crisis, meet Tony Fairhead.
He's waging his own personal battle against childhood poverty. As Local 12's Rich Jaffe shows us, Tony's answer is simple: food.
Okay. All right, who's ready to help?
Tony Fairhead's got a solution to childhood poverty: food. His tiny charity, Childhood Food Solutions, targets elementary school students in the 45225 zip code that includes Millvale and North Fairmount. He provides nutritional care packages to help cover the days kids don't get meals at school.
We don't know where the hunger's going to hit. You don't know from week to week where you're suddenly going to get hunger.
On this visit, Tony's dropping off 350 weekend snack packs at Taylor Academy, one for each student. The helping hands of students formed an assembly line of appreciation.
So you're helping all the kids in the school right now?
Inside each of these $3.50 packs is a box of breakfast bars, gummy treats with a day's worth of vitamin C, a granola bar, and graham crackers.
And you know, if you eat graham crackers and you don't drink a lot of water, pretty soon your mouth gums up, and then your stomach starts to fill up, and so you can go through about 200 calories of graham crackers, and that's about where you stop. And so now you've still got food for later, or food to share. You don't feel like you're running out of your food because you can't eat it all.
How big a deal is that in most of these households?
Huge, huge. Some of these kids, they don't have ramen noodle packages. And some of the kids, you know, they'll say, Mr. Badger, how can I make this? I said, you just put water in it, throw it in the microwave, and it's simple. Some folks, you know, they don't have gas and electric on in some of these homes, you know, so it's just basic things that they need.
After working all day with two small children, the caloric contributions from Fairhead's program mean a lot to Jaquila Jenkins.
When your child comes in like, Mom, hey, I got this from school, and you're like, oh, okay, well, I can put this with what we have to make a whole meal and not just a portion of a meal. So with that, it's good.
Fairhead founded the project 12 years ago with Lisa Hyde White. She says the proof of the project is in the schools.
They went from academic emergency to continuing improvement to excellence, and the grades is going up. And so our motto has been food plus education equals success. When the kids do not have to worry about being hungry, they can concentrate on doing their homework, their test scores, whatever it may be. And not only are they feeding themselves, they're taking it home and they're sharing with other siblings and people in the house.
That means everyone in the household gets healthier, giving them a better chance to move out of poverty. They've also seen an increase in birth weight, which means a greatly reduced expense for Medicaid.
What if you could stop having to spend thousands of dollars because you keep giving out $3.50 worth of food?
Fueled totally by donations, with half a dozen other volunteer board members and help from St. Leo's Church, this compassionate program spends about $100,000 a year on food, paying retail price at Aldi's and Sam's Club. Each sack is packed by community members. There are no salaries. The contents of the packs depends on the time of year and how long the food has to last. In neighborhoods where over 50% of the families live below the poverty line, not so small things like this, obviously, can mean a lot. In Millvale, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News.
Okay, college board again.
Every day in Cincinnati, about 22,000 public school students receive free lunches through the federally subsidized meal program. A survey done by Hamilton County Job and Family Services found that for families on food stamps, 90% of the benefits are spent in the first 3 days after they're issued. That means as the month drags on, there's an increasing need for food, like the food being provided by Childhood Food Solutions.